Hey.
No.
WTP. What the podcast? Hey, 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 Yeah. Welcome to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
And together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch. Cara Philly, Olivia Tafolla,
The
the
true
grips,
heroes.
the
Huh?
grips.
Yeah.
Hold the mic.
Hey.
Hey, a
Test the
couple of
light.
things that are different this week. No piano. If you're listening, you might have thought he
That was
playing a
that was
piano.
a choice.
Yeah,
It was an
very
intentional
much
choice.
a choice. You know what? I'm gonna say it.
This
I
is
do like it.
the Mini Moog app. Look at this little guy. It sounds so good.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's cool. And honestly, that song, can we fill that song out
There
and
was.
make it a real thing?
Yeah.
Because that was. I know
Pretty-
Olivia didn't like it. I
pretty
could
sweet
feel the.
That's the WTP.
How could you feel that? How did you
bait.
You're
gather
like,
that?
nah. You literally said nah. Like that's literally what was your reaction was.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
How you doing over there, Cara Philly? You all good?
Here's what
Yeah.
I'll say.
I'm fine.
I don't think that you accidentally left your piano at home. I
You think it was
purposely
intentional?
did it.
He wanted to
Why do you
do
think-
it.
I think
Why would I do that?
subconsciously you did, and here's why. Because you were just telling
Or
me the other
consciously.
day. No, he wait.
Consciously, he chose that. He wanted a tiny
Oh, okay.
piano.
I
All right.
subconsciously. I did
The
it without
minute you
thinking
left
about
your
it.
You did it
home.
without thinking about it because you just were telling me the other day about how you
You
feel kind of
knew.
trapped behind the piano. Sometimes.
Well, yeah.
You didn't want to bring it.
It was. Here's what
Okay.
happened.
Let's cut her mic.
Okay, here's what really happened. Ready for it? Because Olivia texted me at, let's see, we usually leave Ocean Beach at like 4 o'clock. She texted me at like 2:30 and was like, want to go to the beach? I was like, yeah. So
Okay.
we went to the beach. I took a nap on the beach,
Typical you.
woke up, right?
Uh-huh.
And by the way, if
Napping
you
on
want to
the
just
beach.
feel like just great, if you want to feel like a great person
Mm-hmm.
with a great life, eat 2 Jack in the Box tacos and fall asleep on the beach. Ooh.
That'll
I
really
woke
set
up
you
so warm, like cool breeze.
Really.
From the
Ew.
ocean.
Weird.
My belly full of tacos.
It's really creepy.
We were going somewhere. Oh, it was the Potter game, and you guys were all surfing, and you guys lost track of time. The beach is just kind of
That's
a
right.
time
Yeah.
vacuum.
It's like a black hole down there.
Oh
It's
my
true.
gosh. Sorry, I don't want to divert too much, but
You're doing it.
have you guys seen that commercial for the new movie that's like time and they're stranded on an island?
Creepy.
And
It's called
like,
Old.
There's children that are like stranded, but then by like a certain point, like they go on a certain part of the island and then they're suddenly like old people.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Sounds like
and
you're
it's like
spoiling the movie.
Alex-
called
You have a bad
Old. No,
dream?
I saw
That's on the trailer?
Alex Wolf from the Naked
Creative
Brothers
mind.
Band, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in it.
The drummer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, could you
ever
imagine
watch that
though?
show? Naked Brothers Band?
No.
It was like a
What?
Nickelodeon. It's kind of a deep cut. It went a little
it
under
really?
the radar. Yeah,
Wait,
a little bit.
wait. It's coming back.
And
to
they
me.
were
I've
millennial.
definitely seen it.
They were like making fun of like you know how they do like band
Yeah.
like documentaries like behind
Let's
the
see.
scenes.
Let's see if you
wanna
remember
pull
this
up a
song. It's
picture?
the If That's Not Love, Then What Is?
Yes.
If That's Not Friendship, Then What Is?
Yeah.
If That's Not Music, Then What Is?
Yeah, I
Wow.
remember. I actually remember the show now. I'll be honest.
From that.
No. You said
definitely
deep
not.
cut, and then I all of a sudden it like hit me. I remember.
Yeah.
I can feel like I
course.
can see them. I can't. I don't know. I
Wait,
don't
do
exactly.
you want to picture the cast?
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
show. Let's see them.
Do you want to hear their IMDb?
Why is it letting
Yeah,
me-
give me a full
Their
rundown.
resumes
Where are they
since-
now?
yeah.
Since we're asking.
Yeah.
It is not letting me click on any of these
No.
photos.
Wow.
Won't
I'm
do
very
it.
confused.
Oh.
Oh,
Something's
their
happening
stuff's
on the
locked
screen.
down, so you know.
Dude, what?
Well, there it is, right there, eh?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Naked Brothers Band.
Like a weird name for a kid's
Yeah.
show.
It's a very strange name.
The Naked Brothers.
Yeah, like what?
Band.
Like the bare
Ew.
naked ladies.
They're like very young.
Look at them.
That's why.
Yeah.
It's like
remember
raw.
that.
I think it's like
Look at them
raw
now.
and uncut.
Look at them now.
right?
Wow.
Nat and Alex.
They're ugly.
That seems like that seems like a
not.
show that
Sad.
you really loved, Kara, back in the day. Is that right?
She loved it.
Yeah, I liked it. I think
One of them
Noah,
looks like Ryan.
I was
my
into
brothers
it.
liked it
I
more.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's more. I was just more likely for Cara to like something like that than you. But I like that you enjoyed it though.
Noah was obsessed with
Sounds
it.
like you don't.
No, I do. I remember seeing that show.
We have nothing to talk about on the podcast, so we're like, I just want to like stir up some
Trying
drama.
to unpack something.
Gosh.
No.
Why do you think you think that, John?
Why do I think that? No,
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh, okay.
So go on, Poddex.
Sorry, we have like a contractual obligation right now. I'm trying to keep that.
Our sponsor's calling, like, come
Hello?
on.
I'm sorry,
Come on.
John
Minutes in.
Poddeck. All right, I'll do the ad read right away. Poddex.com.
John is our sponsor.
Yeah, no.
He owns Poddeck.
Yeah, no, Mr. Poddeck.
No, you said
Although
John
I will
Poddeck
tell you-
Albright.
I would tell you, I was
That's
thinking.
what they call it.
I've
you
been
said.
thinking of really weird questions.
Oh.
And I mean, I would never do this Poddex, but I was thinking like it would be kind of cool to make our own deck.
What,
you
the
know?
podcast signature?
Like like decks that we like
Okay, wait.
questions that we all just think of.
Let's snipe them.
Okay, let's do it. Cool.
John's
There-
Poddex.
To be fair, we haven't made a whole lot of money off of Poddex for the record.
We're going to go ahead and we'll cut this part out of the video.
So, no, I'm just saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that have a really interesting question, and I'll tell you after. Anyway.
Yeah.
This is another poll from the What the Heck deck.
Which is kind
These
of
ones
all
are
over
really
the place.
They're
huh?
really interesting to
Quippy.
me.
What the heck?
If you had to pick a new name for yourself, what would you pick?
Did you ever have to pick your name in like Spanish class or like whatever language class you were in? Did
I
you ever
did.
have to change your name? I
What was
did
yours?
for the entire year or semester.
Mine was always, all of ours were kind of similar to our real names, though.
Was yours Jose?
Juan.
Mine was Juan Carlos.
That's cool.
Mine was mine
right.
was Catalina.
Oh.
kind of similar to your name,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
It could be Cara, like face.
so wait, is your legal
Yeah,
name
but-
Cara? Cara?
Yeah, it's not short for anything.
Man, I thought
Like
I was gonna find something out
Carolina
about you that I
or
never
like-
knew, you know,
Yeah, no.
John's like continual search to like understand.
Did you-
Cara.
it's a study. It's
Do
a
you know
case
my
study.
my mom's name isn't Tina?
I'm sorry, can we back up to you guys changed your name in Spanish class? What does that
Spanish
mean?
class, apparently.
When you walk into class, you are not your name. You
yeah.
are a Spanish name.
I
It's
went to
honestly,
public
it's
school and they never did
controversial.
that. Yeah,
I'll
I
be
feel
real
like that's
with you.
kind of weird.
It's kind of
That's,
weird.
yeah, it's a little weird to
I thought
me.
it was
What if you
kinda
already
fun.
have a Spanish name?
The idea was that like it would fit in the language that you were
Mm-hmm.
learning. So like if you
Oh.
were conversing with a classmate, you wouldn't go like "Hola, Olivia." You would go like "Hola, Catalina."
Catalina,
Like it was
That's
kind
a
of like
little weird.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
You
hey,
know
listen,
the-
I just did it. Okay.
You know the best part of it?
Sucked at Spanish. By the way, I took 3 years of Spanish.
Of course you
Why?
did.
I don't know.
I
The
took
best-
4 years.
The best part
Ryan
of the
took
name
4
change
years.
was when a sub came
I took
Yeah.
2.
and you decided to switch names with somebody.
Yeah. There's no way for them to know.
Yeah.
Wait. I have a substitute teacher Spanish story that I
Oh,
think
go ahead.
fits this exact moment. We'll get back to the names. Don't worry, Ryan. What the heck, Deck? Okay.
What the heck, Dick?
One time in Spanish class, we had a substitute teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she comes in, and you can tell like she's not doing well, like something physically,
Oh.
like she's ill, like she's not like sick, you know. And so everybody's kind of like, "Are you good?" You know, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather, but this is like your assignment for today. If you guys can just do this assignment." We're like, "Yeah, sure." So we're all like, we break out into groups, whatever. We're all doing our work, and all of a sudden she
nervous.
she gets out of her chair and lays on the ground, and we're like,
Oh,
"What's
she done?
what's
Oh.
happening?" She's like, "I'm fine. I'm not feeling
I'm
too
just not feeling
good."
well. We're like, oh god.
Like, oh,
And you're going to like, what's gonna happen here?
We're like, okay. So one kid gets up, goes down to the nurse's office
Yep.
like he should, and is like, "Hey, our teacher's like laying on the ground, like she's not, she's not
She's
well."
not well, yeah.
What the heck?
And the nurse comes up and is like, "Are you good?" And she's like, "Oh," like kind of offended that a student went down
Wow.
to the nurse's office. She's like, "I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Like,
Hungover.
no worries. I'm fine." And so the nurse leaves. Whatever. It's really weird. And then our substitute teacher leaves the room. We're like, "Okay, what is she doing? Like, she's gone.
Where are you going?
Why are we the ones that are keeping you accountable?" And so
Yeah.
she comes
Feels
back.
like we're teaching you. You're not teaching us.
So she comes back and she goes, "I'm fine. I threw up in the bathroom, but I'm doing okay."
Pregnant.
She
Why would
No.
you say that?
I don't know.
Pregnant.
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 She's hungover, Cara.
How
I
old
have
was
no
she?
idea. She was old. She was,
Was she
like,
okay? Was she pregnant?
No.
Okay, so she's hungover.
Yeah,
No,
but you
she
get
wasn't
morning
hungry. She
sickness.
just
from
had the
there.
flu.
Substitute teacher.
She
Or
could
the
have
flu,
flu.
yeah.
She's
Yeah,
a
there's
five.
plenty of opportunities. We're going to pregnant and hungover, which is the two
What?
extreme.
She can just be
Wait,
sick.
wait, wait. You're telling me this girl rolls up in the class and is
Woman.
like, I'm fine. I'm gonna lay on the floor.
She didn't
lays on the
say she was
floor.
going to lay on the
And
floor.
then she's like,
she's hungover.
And then when the nurse came, she was pissed off. She's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
She goes, quick question, is the room spinning for anybody else, or is that
Okay.
just me?
The floor and the ceiling just switched.
It was so funny. I think she actually
Is everybody
said,
else seeing everyone upside down? Is that just me?
she's like, the words on the screen are in hieroglyphics.
Oh my gosh.
Is this Spanish class? This is history, but okay.
Okay.
So good.
It was really funny though, and she was fine. But to this day, my friend, every time on Snapchat when it has like the anniversary, my friend
Sends it to
Janelle
you?
sends me the picture of our substitute teacher laying on the
floor.
ground. Yeah.
Face up or face down?
Face up, face up. Yeah.
Face down would be like-
would be aggressive.
Something is
In a
I'd do it.
nasty
Wrong.
public
I'd do it.
school
First,
carpet.
something is so wrong. If you were face down on the ground, you better be passed out. If you're face down,
Like you didn't choose to be on the ground. Like you had to be on the ground.
you're just face down. Like it feels better this way. No way. There's no way.
Oh my
The floor feels
gosh.
so good. It's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
On my warm skin.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
We had some gnarly subs.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean crazy stuff. Yeah, we had one sub who she.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, thinking about it is
Yikes.
so insane. She came in and she was like definitely like yoga, holistic, had like, you know, she told me that I was going to be successful because she read my aura.
Love that.
Good for her.
Wow.
And she's like, you have a very warm aura. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Creepy.
yeah. I'm like-
Creepy.
she's like, no, she said I was going to be famous. She said you were going to be famous someday.
I knew it.
Whoa.
And I was like,
Okay.
what?
Okay.
I'm
You
like,
do.
what?
I mean, you do have a warm aura. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, well, I know. I'm glad you're feeling that.
You
And
have
then,
that energy.
Then she didn't like. It was something about the reflection of the computer screen, where she brought her own umbrella. She'd pop it up and she put it over the screen.
No.
Because it was
What?
something about the reflection between the lights
Hungover.
and the screen.
Always.
And like admin ended up like having to tell her to
Not
she
do
can't do
that.
that. And
Wait, what?
I don't know. People
What?
complained. It was
Hey.
so crazy.
Weird. Weird.
You ever think about that? Like, how many of your teachers like showed up on Monday morning and were just like wrecked, like more than other teachers?
Yeah, we were just thinking that because my sister and my brother just became like teachers, like they're applying for jobs and like
And they
are getting jobs.
got
and
wrecked
they're-
this weekend.
And we literally just like talked about like, oh, like the stuff we do on weekends now is like what teachers did when we were kids.
Oh,
We
yep.
at
Which is weird.
the bachelorette party, there's one of Kennedy's friends
Go
who
ahead.
is a teacher. I'm not going to say where, but at a prestigious charter school
Harvard.
here.
She's teacher at
And
Harvard.
she straight up was like, Kennedy was like, "Oh yeah, we'll just wait until she comes. You would never think she's a teacher."
Yeah,
Oh.
teachers
And
are
she
always the
teaches.
worst.
What does she
Right?
teach? She teaches, I think 8th grade. She said,
So funny.
Good for them.
"Wow."
I'm so curious. I know for a
Gotta do what you
fact.
gotta do.
I know for a fact my 6th grade science teacher like regularly took acid. Regularly.
Acid?
Because
In school?
okay, let me just give you some references.
In school.
No, probably. At least smoked weed. At
Okay,
least.
that I
At
could
the
very-
very least.
I could see that.
That's legit.
You
Or,
really
like,
think
took an edible
a
or
teacher in
something
the
a day.
school system is like doing acid? Well, maybe. I
I
don't know.
think so.
It's an art teacher. It's just like
Yeah.
throwing
Okay.
paint on
Actually-
the walls.
He was my science
Expressive.
teacher. He literally, the first day of school, talked about this whole story about like this kid on the playground. None of it made any sense.
Okay.
We were like, okay, this is weird.
All right.
He like burned sage in the classroom.
Yeah, so he's
That's
smoking.
not okay.
I didn't know
He's
you were
smoking
allowed
weed.
to do
You
that.
can't.
Like,
Well, you can't.
no.
he just
Well,
decided he was
frankly,
going to.
he was a science teacher, so he could get away with
This is
experiments.
research.
he
Like,
literally
yeah,
would
sure,
smudge
Belle.
the room like daily.
It's a combustion, right? Teaching you about the
He's like-
the law of
Just going
Okay,
around
but,
the room.
no,
Just,
but this is the weirdest
conservation
part.
of mass, right?
This is the weirdest
or
part.
matter, whatever.
wow, you're so smart.
One
Oh my
day he
gosh.
brought.
That's pretty good.
I'm a teacher.
No, I wasn't being. All right. I wasn't
wow,
being
so
good.
smart.
All right. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh no, but one
I do
day.
think you're smart.
I smoke a lot of weed.
my
that's
God.
Oh
all.
my gosh.
Anyways,
Sorry,
go
I do
ahead.
acid
Yeah.
sometimes.
Like,
I'm a teacher.
okay, so one day. Okay.
Your story, by the way, done. Completely
And
over.
One day, just give us a couple
ahead.
examples. I want to know.
this is the most important. This is the
Okay.
only example I have. One day he brought his dog Sunny to school with
Okay.
him. He had the dog in the room
Okay.
Okay.
with the 6th graders, and this dog was
Definitely.
this dog was
seeing some-
terrified, and so the dog would like run around the room, like under desks, like hide because it was so scared. There were so
I'm
many
scared of people.
6th graders.
Really?
Children.
This is kind of
No,
the
but this
dog
is
that
the
you're gonna
weirdest.
bring.
This is the weirdest part. He said,
It was rescued from an orphanage. It was.
no.
He's like, this isn't my dog. I just picked it up from the street on the way here.
He said he
That's a
used
dog?
to paint his dog where he couldn't lick it off. So he painted him on the back as punishment for being a bad dog.
Okay, no, he's a psychopath. I want you to know, he's not on acid. He's a murderer, by the way.
Wait,
And you should report him.
No one has checked in on him.
Yeah.
And I guarantee
Because he's gone. They found out his name was fake, and he left town.
What's wrong with
gosh.
what's wrong with painting your dog?
Isn't that weird?
Punishing
paint
dogs?
it.
And
People color their dogs all the time.
No,
Yeah, but
right,
as a
physically
punishment?
paint
Pink
it.
dog, green dog.
But as a
Don't
never
act
seen
like that's
wait,
normal.
Hold on, yeah.
Wait,
You
is there
always have to
punishment?
have.
You've never
the-
seen blue dog before?
Oh my god.
I've
That's
seen
different.
people
That's like hair dye.
Their dog's hair before, and that's borderline
normal.
cruelty as
Ryan,
well. But
wall paint. Like he took paint from Home Depot and would paint his dog.
Sure.
Stop saying sure.
Off-white eggshell dog. Come on.
Oh my
Off-white
gosh.
okay, back to the question.
So,
What's
if
your
you
name?
had to pick a new name for yourself, what
Okay.
would you pick? What do you think?
Ooh, this is tough.
Part of me wants to say something that like people always know how to spell or pronounce. Because my name is so hard for
Would
people.
you spell your name with a K if you could?
No.
Really?
No, because in my mind, a K is Cara.
That's wrong.
Controversial.
So I would
Like
change
phonetically, I mean, that's wrong.
like on an
How would you-
actual
wait,
language
how
it.
would
level?
you
No.
know?
Caramel.
How would you know?
Mel.
But people also say
How
that
it's spelled.
caramel.
Caramel is spelled different.
You know who says caramel?
Caramel
Losers.
and caramel are spelled different.
Olivia, you have any ideas of what you would choose?
Some come to
That's
mind.
not true.
I kind
That's
of
not
want
true.
like an old name.
That's not
like Carol. Not like an old name, but like an older generational name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Beatrice.
All the not like none of these new names.
Yeah, like, ooh, no.
What's the new one? Nixon.
Oh God!
Like 1,000
watch?
Nixons.
Has,
I
like,
know.
bad
No,
connotation with
I'm
it.
not joking. I have at least 6 people from high
You
school
mean
that
the
have named
president?
their children Nixon.
Are
Wow.
you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
After the
No
their
idea.
favorite
Ew.
president.
No,
Yikes,
no, after
that
the
is
watch. I'm pretty
weird.
sure it's after the watch.
Oh my gosh,
I would choose Theodore.
Theodore.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Okay.
Like
There's
Jesse
other
McCarthy.
Theodores that
Jesse
do not involve Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Theodore
Okay?
Roosevelt.
I kind of
Yeah,
like the
I
name
just do that.
Jesse.
I like Teddy would be cool.
That could be cool.
Teddy.
And I used to sign my name in high school. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I used to sign my name Jonathan Quincy Albright. No idea.
It's not your middle name.
Not my middle name.
Like
Like my
John-
middle name's Taylor.
like John-
That's not even close.
John Quincy Adams.
Yeah, I guess.
What?
I just thought Quincy was a really cool middle name.
Like Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It's
Okay.
a dumb thing to do.
Go ahead.
Gosh, what would your
What do
answer
you
I'd
have?
be?
love to hear
You
yours.
Smart
Striker.
striker.
That's the dog in a dog show.
Little Shadow.
Little Shadow.
Eclipse.
By the way, Little Shadow has launched a merch store. If you
you.
have been following our
Little
show,
Shadow or the Shadow Vision?
Shadow Vision. Sorry,
'Cause
Shadow
I was gonna
Vision.
say I don't remember launching any merch.
Oh my
He's like,
God.
that's unauthorized. Shadow Vision has launched a full merch store.
What?
And
Done.
Can I tell you a quick story about this?
Yes,
I know
please.
we're getting off the rails here.
No, that's okay.
Let me think of my
I
name.
purchased
Me
something
too.
from his merch store
Yeah, you did.
as a gift for
Oh,
someone.
no.
And he released his stuff. I went immediately because I was like, this is gonna sell out. It's not. But I was like, I need to buy something, right? I bought this item and it was like at the time it was listed at like $20, but I was like, worth it. You can't put a price on Shadow Vision, you know? Like Shadow Vision,
You just can't.
he's helping protect, you know,
Right.
Little Rock.
Little Rock.
Yeah.
So, and like even the way that he like markets it is so funny. Anyways, I'll pull that up. So I purchased it, and then today I'm on Facebook, see that he reposts the link, right? He's like, oh, here's my new stuff with adjusted prices. So I go,
Oh.
adjusted
He
prices?
bumped up his prices.
No. He
He-
bumped them down.
Are you serious?
So what I bought originally for like $20 is now a $10 item, and I'm so pissed.
Did it already go through?
Yeah,
Already
yeah, it
charged you
went
the
through.
money?
Yeah, it's like already here. It's not here, but I mean it's like already on its way.
That is
Yeah, and
so good.
listen to this. He
I'm
goes,
so glad that happened to you.
he goes, I've fixed and lowered my prices on everything on the Teespring online store. Show your support for the superhero.
That's right.
Wow.
And I got mad respect for him, man.
That's
Wow.
right.
Wow.
When you least expect it, he'll just
You know, I know
Slash the price.
I know we talked about having him on the show, but I feel like it's one of those things where I
kind
can't
of
meet my
burned you
hero.
now. He kind of burned
Well,
you.
he burned me one,
out of
and
$10.
and also at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I could meet my hero. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
right.
I
Yeah.
love like what he is in my mind is so much better than anything he could be in real life.
Shadowvish.
Yeah. And we're gonna launch your merch store.
I was supposed to be named Harrison.
Whoa! Wait, why didn't that happen?
They didn't like Harry.
Harry. But then Harry Potter came out. So
And then
Harry
Harry
was cool. And then
Styles.
Harry Styles. I could have been Harry, but I was Ryan.
Really?
I was supposed to be Madison.
Harrison's cool.
Do you
I
think
thought of the name I want to.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I would want to be Sloane, like from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
weird?
Why?
Kind of a weird name. I mean,
Don't
Sloane.
think it's cool.
Is it short for something?
I love
No.
how personal you're taking
Sloanette?
this.
I know. Like,
Yeah,
come
what
on.
what would it be?
Sloan?
Like, come
Sloane?
on.
You like immediately defeated. You're like, what? Why?
Come
Well, it's
on.
not your name, so.
Or
Easy.
like Slater. That could
Like
be
Slater 50/50.
Weird. Is that weird?
I don't know.
A little bit.
You're going for 80s, like,
Yeah, like
Teen.
cool.
I think I'd go like
about
fully
Screech?
like old
Go
and
ahead.
do
Or
like
Lisa.
Eleanor.
like Ophelia or like Odette.
Odette.
Ew.
Odette.
In debt.
Odette. I don't know.
I like Odette.
I know you do. I believe that you
Ophelia.
do.
Wait,
Or
isn't that,
Claudette.
No, I'm thinking Orpheus.
Ophelia.
Oh, wait.
Orpheus.
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 I want to be Zeus.
I'm going to make a prediction
Poseidon.
right now. In the
Medusa.
next 10 years, people are going to start naming their kids after Greek,
Oh, I'm
Greek mythology.
I'm down.
I don't like
Guaranteed.
that.
You want to, huh?
Cara likes Greek
I
mythology.
love Greek mythology.
What's the name of your first child? If you had to choose right now.
No, she's already had one.
No no.
We have
like
talked
consult
about
with
it, but I
Ryan.
don't remember.
No, but what do you want? I'm asking what you want, Karen.
Dionysus.
Shoot.
I don't know.
Diabetes.
Party god.
What was that?
I don't remember because I've always liked Madison because I was supposed to be Madison.
Is that what you would choose for yourself now?
No, I think I would choose Ophelia.
Splash.
Or Odessa? Remember when you said Odessa?
I said Odette.
Okay, whatever.
Thank you.
Same thing in my mind.
Odysseus.
My grandpa's name was Joaquin.
Oh, I like that name.
I
So I kind of,
love that.
I would kind of like to like continue his name on. 'cause
Joaquin.
Keeney.
Keeney.
So
People
that's
call
what
him
you would
Keeney.
name your
Keeney.
first child?
That's what, yeah, sure. If it's
I
a
really
boy.
like that name.
Wow,
Joaquin.
that's pen number 2.
Don't take it from me.
Number two.
Too bad.
I also like the name Sapphire, but it kind of has a weird
No.
vibe, I
It's
guess.
got, like,
No, that is not
Steven
okay.
Universe.
I want you to know
Okay,
that's-
okay,
Or
fine,
like-
fine, fine,
I-
Kind of like young
I
strippers.
What
appreciate
about
you bringing it.
Saffron?
No,
Saffron.
that's the spice.
I'm not going to tell you no because it's your name.
Thank you,
choose,
John. I appreciate
but
that.
I would
That's
say
like-
rethink it.
Oh,
It's like Dill. I'm gonna name my son Dill.
People always hear Brian. I think I would choose a name that has like a different, like first consonant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can't mess up John.
That is true.
Here's the thing.
Do you think much of your name? Like,
I wish. I mean, I like it.
uh-huh.
I'm not going to say I don't like it, of
No,
course.
of course.
But it is a very common name.
Well, that's fine. Like,
Well, it's a name in the Bible too.
I mean, like,
All of
that's-
our names are biblical.
yeah.
Oh.
I know.
That's why John is so popular.
Bobby?
Always.
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert is his
Robert.
family name.
Okay.
That's the only one. He was the first one. The
Okay.
rest of them were.
David.
I wasn't
and-
sure if it was like
Beth.
Moses is like actually named Robert, and I didn't know.
Like when you think about
Yeah,
your
you're
name,
wrong. Like, roll life to the lie.
sometimes I trip out on like, I am a person. I have a name.
Yeah.
And like people know me by my name. You ever get like weird like that?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I
Uh-huh.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Sometimes when I see another Ryan, I'm like, I don't go to like, oh, we share the same name.
Yeah,
You know?
I was. It's funny.
Really?
You were on.
I never even think about it. Like
You
I'm
were on
so
an episode
disassociated.
of Growing Pains, and I was editing and like putting them, and I was putting your files on the spot. And we had on that show there was another Ryan, and you guys, of course, your names were like right next to each other, right? And I was like, it's weird because to think about that, like who I don't know him, is one
Yeah.
of Annie's friends,
Sure.
but like I got to know him through the podcast or whatever, and I was like, he is so different from you, Ryan.
Yeah.
And so that I see what you're saying, where it's like it is weird to think that you guys share like such a foundational
Like what
thing.
we call, but is it though? You know, like it's just like
I mean,
what we
yeah.
refer to.
One of my best friends in
what's in a name?
in middle school, her name was Cara, and she spelt it the same exact way. And when we were like thinking about going to the same high school,
Yeah.
when we like went to tour and stuff, everyone was like, "Oh, the Caras," because Cara is not a common
Were
name.
you guys like best friends or no?
Best friends.
What happened?
It's a branding
we
problem.
We went to different high schools.
Or it's a branding win. You capitalize on the two Caras.
Cara, but then it's Cara
Or C
oranges.
squared or whatever, you know?
I was friends with the Olivias in my grade. They were
Really?
really nice. Yeah, like all the Olivias I liked, so worked out.
I will say I get a lot. There was another Jonathan in my department, and I would like consistently. He left the department like a year ago, but for the first 5 years that I was there, consistently would get emails and chats.
That were
like,
supposed to
and
go to
he
you.
was like super technical. Like he knew a lot, and I was just like starting out for like the first couple of years, and so I don't know nearly as much as him. So they'd be like using all these crazy terms, like "Hey, do you?" And I'm like, at first I was like, no, and then I was like, and then I got in the hang of it. I was like, wait, you're looking for this person,
Yep.
and then it's always like, oh, sorry, I didn't know.
My bad.
Yeah,
So that kind of sucks with a common
What's
name.
in a name, you know?
What's in a
What does it mean,
name?
huh?
I do
does any
think
of
it's
it mean?
interesting. Like sometimes people's names really fit them, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Do you ever form like a name? Well, I know you do this, where you like grow up with somebody with a name,
Yeah.
and then you can't like you
Yes.
couldn't even imagine naming your own child that name because
Yeah.
of that person.
Or someone who's like,
yeah, totally. It only
Did you
takes
wrong?
like one person to be
Yeah.
named that same name to do something weird for you to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
well, that's like people when they're dating. Like some people when you're like, you find out they're dating someone the same name as their brother. You're like, how do you do that?
I just saw a video on TikTok about that, and he was like, "How?
right.
Like,
You're
how is that
so
possible?
right.
You can't. Like, you just can't.
Couldn't do it.
It's creepy."
My brother married an Amanda, and Amanda's brother married an Amanda. And so when she married into their family, and she married into our family, basically like the full name
The
is Amanda
Amandas
Massey,
switched.
right? So like that name got like
Continued
almost
on.
like
She took
onto
her name.
Yeah, like her
She
exact
took her
name,
name away.
Amanda Massey.
Oh my
Isn't that
gosh,
crazy?
that would kind of bother me. I feel like.
Yeah, sorry. I'm using the name anyway. It doesn't matter. But I see what you're saying.
Wow.
It's like
Right? Like if Cara was named Olivia and then she became Olivia Tafolla, I'd be like,
Like after
Weird.
she was married.
excuse
weird.
you?
Wow.
Yeah.
and I think the difference between like her brother is like her brother probably doesn't think of her sister as Amanda Massey. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like for all of
she-
if
You'd
they
have
had
to
any
call her a
mutual
nickname.
friends, you know, like
That's weird.
like you're thinking like this is Amanda Massey and now this is Amanda Massey.
That's weird.
weird, huh?
Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm like wrapping my head around it.
that would totally bother me.
Like,
Yeah.
no, not Olivia Tafolla, my sister. Olivia Tafolla, my lover.
Yeah.
You know, no, not that
God.
one.
Isn't that weird? It's a little
God.
weird, right?
Ew.
I mean, hey, you know what? It all works
God.
out.
and it's
That's
not like Amanda
terrible.
can do anything about it. Like, what is Amanda gonna say? Don't marry her? Like,
No, I mean,
Don't
I
come
know you guys
around
love
here
each other.
no
You're
more.
right, though. It is weird, you know?
it would bother me. Because
I-
I'd be like, you took my name. Like, that's my name.
Well,
But,
see,
but
and
who
it-
cares, right? Like,
it's
it's
not
just
your
what we
name
call
anymore?
them.
Not
Yeah.
even that, but just like if I had married someone named Beth, you know,
Yes.
weird,
Weird.
right?
You'd be married to
then
Beth
your wife would
Albright.
become Beth
Yeah.
Albright. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but also just like it's just weird to think that like Beth has become like Beth is my and like in my brain it's burned in my brain that Beth is my sister.
And that's why you could never date someone named Beth.
I wonder if there's like a legit study behind that.
Oh, well,
No,
what was the
probably
one
not.
of like your parents' friends? It
Our
was like,
aunt. Our aunt.
Oh, so this is a cool story. So my aunt, I don't know if it's a cool story, it's just a funny little anecdote, but my aunt got married to this guy. Like, we're gonna call him like
Gabe.
Gabe, right? I don't remember the name, but she gets married to a Gabe, like when she's young, and then they get to, what was crazy is she was married to a Gabe, and her brother's name was Gabe,
No, not just that. They had the same last name.
the
Yes.
same last name too. Weird. It was
Okay,
like Gabe
whoa.
Johnson,
Yep.
It
and
was- yeah.
and she was Kathleen Johnson, and she married a Gabe Johnson.
Kind of cool.
So whatever, yeah.
Don't have to get new business cards.
Weird.
Anyways, so they
weird.
split up. Their marriage isn't that long, and she moves on and remarries
Our uncle.
our uncle Chuck. And so they're hanging out one day, and they're
They're
at
at
an air show.
air show, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's booths. There's like a bunch of booths. And at one of the booths, this guy's wearing like a suit, like a military Air Force like outfit, you
Yeah.
know. And on his like lapel name tag, it says like
Gabe Johnson.
Gabe.
G Johnson. And she's like, "Oh, how funny. Like that guy has the same name as my brother." Little does she know
and
that
our
was
uncle
her.
goes. Our uncle goes, Kathleen, that's your ex-husband.
Yep.
And she goes, oh my god, like she didn't even recognize him.
And then she walks up to him, and her ex-husband goes, she's like, hey, it's me, it's Kathleen. And he's like, oh, like neither of them recognized each other.
It was like
Was it a long time ago?
an entire lifetime away, basically.
Wow.
You know,
And they're like, oh, hi, you know,
Hi.
talk, whatever.
good to see you.
Good to see you and move
Gabe
on.
Johnson. Like,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
I think it's kind of telling of like the time period as well too, though, because it's like at that time people were just getting married young. You know, like
Yeah.
there were
You know what's
wars going
funny?
on.
I was just thinking about like marriage in general today.
Yeah.
And I wonder.
Whoa.
And I was gonna bring this up, but I didn't. I don't
Here
know.
we go.
I didn't prep you. Sorry. But like, do you think that the big thing is like marriage divorce rates at 50% or whatever, right?
Okay.
Right now,
Sure.
right.
Coin
Do
toss.
you think that rate will go down because of the generation, like the switching of a generation?
I think so.
Or will it go up?
hard to say.
I feel like it'll go down because in older generations,
You got married so young.
you got married so young,
Yes.
and
But
now
but older generations, you stayed married.
I don't know. I think it's a different time period.
Way more.
Well,
I
it
think
depends
people
on
are
what
taking
generation
more
you're talking
time to get married now, so they're like dating for longer, or they're
Or you're
like
staying single for longer.
or staying single for
I think
longer. Yeah.
marriage rates will drop. I don't think divorce rates necessarily will drop.
So just in general,
Well, won't they drop though?
they'll drop
So then
anyways.
divorce rates will
Yeah, they'll drop.
drop
'Cause there's
as
no
well?
marriages.
Where
less
does that,
people
how does
get
that
married,
work? Because
because
less people
if-
get married.
yeah.
No, so then the divorce rate would go up.
Well, and here's what I thought too. And I think this is why I was thinking about it. I have like literally in the last 2 weeks, there have been people that I've known from high school, not friends, just like people that I've known, who like got married right after high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really sus. And then like turned around, are whatever reason, the last 2 weeks are all getting divorced. Like,
Wow.
all different situations, but like,
COVID.
but it's weird because, well, yeah, that's
COVID,
probably
man.
factors into it. But it's weird because like none of them are like addressing it. They're all just
No.
like deleting them from their Instagram and like
Like it's a
everything just
relation-
looks
like a
different, like a
dating
breakup,
relationship, yeah.
And it's like so weird to me to think like you could get divorced and you just like erase.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
that
I mean,
part of it.
Well, got divorced. # divorced.
I guess you're right.
I mean, would
We
you-
don't-
would
we-
you post that?
We don't owe, you don't owe us an explanation, because
It is
we're
a
just like
weird
random.
balance.
But I just feel like, and also this is in high school when I would date people and like post stuff or whatever. I always intentionally never removed that
Those
media.
photos?
Because I always thought
Let's
it
see
was a
if that's
cool
true.
timestamp of like. This is the time that like I dated this person. Now whether or not like it worked out, obviously it didn't.
Yeah.
I was like,
Also,
that's the timestamp.
back then, like on Instagram, there wasn't the feature to like archive them because
Yeah.
now you can archive them and you still have them. But back then it was just deleting it. It was
There's
Where
like,
do
only
they
one-
go though? Where do they go when you archive them?
They just
'Cause
get
I've
like
done
hidden.
that.
in like a saved
To the
file.
cloud.
But can you look at those? Like, can you look
Yeah,
at
you
them?
can. You can.
Oh, okay. Because I've done that for a couple of my posts from when I was like 10.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I don't need this picture.
I haven't
Also,
taken down anything.
For a second,
Yeah.
think about the fact that our kids are going to be able to go through our entire lives on our
Yeah.
social media
Oh,
page.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think about it even further. They're going to go through their entire lives.
True.
Yeah, I mean, we got like
you get to go back and look
12,
at
13 when I
photo,
got
Right.
photo books,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have scrapbooks.
it's funny. I'm scanning like 100 from my grandparents. Like
Yeah.
so many.
And that's like probably 10 times more than what our parents had of them as kids, right?
Yeah.
And then so on and so on.
Yeah, people having
the
kids
next
now.
generation, it's like it's going to be like a flip book every moment of their life.
Yep.
Like,
Well, yeah, and it's like you're gonna literally be like on your birthday.
yep.
You're gonna be able to be like, oh, this is my last 35, 45 birthdays. Like, here's a photo of all my birthdays. Like, so
Yep.
insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, I know we live in a world where everything's being captured, and
Yeah.
that kind of freaks me out too.
Yeah.
But and like the fact that on this phone alone, I have like 15,000 photos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've had the cloud for probably 5 years,
Yep.
maybe max.
Jeez.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
But like, just think that someday, like when your kids finally get on Instagram, they could, I don't know if they should, but they could go through your and that's saying like you didn't do a major clean out or you didn't start over. I
Yeah.
mean, that might be a thing soon, right?
Scrubbing,
Where you're like,
scrubbing your socials.
I'm starting over my Instagram. I'm rebooting my Instagram, but they could go back they could literally see your posts
Yeah.
from like in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
weird.
I kind of hate it, honestly.
Would you want to get in your parents' headspace in high school?
No,
I don't think I
want
would
nothing
either.
to do with that.
I don't think it's healthy.
I'm not saying they should be able to. I'm not saying that. I'm sure there will be a cultural revolution where it's like everyone's rebooting. Like the thing now is to start a new Instagram and like make your old one private and whatever. You know,
But
I don't know.
it's like, did you ever look at your parents' yearbook? You know, it's like kind of the same thing, right? Like little notes that
Recently
they
I did.
wrote each other.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like what their friends were saying about them.
Oh, I
It's
would
like,
love to go back in time and go through Tina in high school.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
I think
You know.
Socialite. You think she was a
Oh, she was cheerleading captain. Her and her sister were.
Yikes.
Captain of the Cheer Squad.
Oh, about Tina.
Yeah, go ahead.
Her name's
her?
not Tina.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
Christina.
Oh, okay, I gotta guess it. But
A lot of people don't know
love
that.
her.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's a good thing to have an archive of our lives because
Yeah.
for one, it puts pressure on ourselves, and I think it creates too much self-awareness. Whereas, like, I think in the past, when you would try new things, like my mom always talks about, there was a period of time when she was younger where she used to have a toothpick in her mouth. Like, it was like a thing she was trying out. Like, you know, like when I get dressed in the morning, I also like put a toothpick in my mouth, you know?
Love.
And it was a phase. And I think that's
Tiny, if
healthy.
you're watching that, bring it back, please.
Please. But I think that's a healthy thing to do, you know, like to be able
Yeah.
to try new things. And like we talk about cancel culture all the time. But I think like
Yeah.
it's so difficult now to try new things because now you have a self-awareness of like, okay, whatever I'm trying out, everyone's going to see.
Yeah.
And like maybe I'm not comfortable with that. And maybe I won't try as many new things because I know everyone's watching.
No, I don't think so. I think it's a mindset thing.
Well, how could you not have that mindset when everything is
People try new stuff
broadcasted?
still. I mean,
You know, it's
what? Why? I mean, why would she put a toothpick in her mouth in the first place? To go to school and be like, "What's up?"
But it's
the
not
same.
permanent.
Going to
Love
school
that.
is the
But
same
it's not
thing
the
as
same thing as going to school. It's now forevermore. You're gonna
Everyone
have this
saw you.
record.
forever.
I mean,
If you're
as much
posting
as-
it though.
But as much as you went to school and like your pants fell down and everybody laughed at you, like that's the same
but
like
imagine
attention
that-
span of the internet, right?
No, the internet is forever though.
If you post it.
Sure.
I think there's still
Right?
Here's what
You're
I'm saying.
saying posting things that
I
you
think there's still
try out.
space for that. You can still try things, you know. And like we said, you can delete things, right? It's not like unless you're famous, it's not like
to some extent, but I get what
burned,
you're
you know?
saying. You know, you post it, it's there forever. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, so what would you say about me keeping all of my exes on social media? You think that's a healthy habit, bad habit? I mean, I
don't
don't do it
know.
anymore. I'm engaged and I'm going to be married next year. So
Right.
so you're gonna scrub your Insta.
the day before my wedding, I'm just going to wipe it out. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know if it's
Just
good
delete it.
either
I think.
way.
The whole
Just
thing.
start fresh.
I think the fact that there's pressure is not good. Like I think it like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like people have relationships all the time and that's normal. But now there's this
How many
pressure of
posts do you
you.
have on Instagram?
Oh, like hundreds. I have like 400 or something. I just don't delete my
Wait,
stuff.
don't look. I'll look up all of ours.
I think
I'm
the
gonna say,
pressure
like,
has always been there. Like
345.
social skills.
It
you know,
heightens
like,
it though.
Yeah, maybe a little, but
No,
I think the
100%.
concept has always been
Like
there.
depression rates have like
Here's-
skyrocketed.
Well,
Like,
yeah, that's a
it
whole
can-
other conversation.
Here's
though.
kind of the
No,
difference.
but I'm saying the reason for that is because you have such a self-awareness now, and you're comparing you're comparing yourself to other people, but you're also comparing yourself to yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Out of the four of us, who do you think has the most posts on Instagram?
I'm going to say you.
You're going to say me?
I'm gonna say me.
Cara, yeah, I think. Oh,
I feel like I
I-
started
You guys-
pretty young.
maybe it's me.
You
no,
guys-
maybe it's
I
don't
know. I know.
So insane the difference. Go ahead.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
like
say-
drastically?
Yeah.
You have like 400. I have like 150.
Yeah, you barely post.
Yeah,
Kara's
like
got like
160.
300. I'm going to say you have like 700.
No, I feel like I have like
Okay, listen.
500.
Lowest.
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep, with-
Yeah.
161.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Olivia, you had 240 something.
Oh,
242
that's not
maybe.
much.
So so far I'm pretty close. Kara, what's Kara got?
Oh, frick.
I have 949.
Oh my gosh.
Pictures on Instagram?
Yes. How many? Sorry,
frick.
900,
Oh, frick.
954 for me. How many photos do you think Cara Philly
1,300.
has posted on
1,300.
Instagram?
I've
1300.
never deleted anything off of my Instagram ever.
1,300.
It's 1,182 photos.
What?
Wow.
Is that true?
1,182 times she has posted on Instagram.
That's wild.
Insane.
That is
Wow.
wild.
Look
I
at
was
my
about to roast
look
you.
at my Instagram when I first go to it. It's pretty aesthetic. The
Yeah,
first couple
it's good,
photos.
It's good. It's good.
I was about to roast you because I thought that was her follower count. But
No.
Who has the most followers?
Nope.
Cara does.
Cara, how many did you have?
Do you know?
Just about 1,200.
I have 1,800.
Never mind.
Got him.
How much did it cost?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
can.
Although I
will
looked
you-
into it.
For a
you-
decent price.
Too expensive.
Yeah. Will you tell me after?
have any
I
of
will
you?
tell you after. I did not buy it. Go ahead.
You guys have all of you deleted or archived?
Yeah.
I have
scrubbed mine.
I have never touched
I
any
haven't
of my
deleted a thing.
pictures
You never archived anything?
ever.
I archived.
Well, that's maybe the
Really?
problem.
Ever.
I've never archived or deleted anything.
I
either.
straight up deleted some.
Me too.
Oh,
Just, like,
I have some
cringy-
good ones.
Within reason, I maybe have deleted a few. You've
I have
never
cringy.
deleted
Here's why.
a single post, Cara. I don't
No,
believe that.
No, ever.
You've
Have you
never
ever
gone like, oh,
considered
that's
it?
low likes. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna toss it out.
Oh, I'm gonna
No,
go.
I
I'm gonna
don't
go
do
to
it
the
'cause of
beginning.
likes.
Have you ever considered it though? No, I do it for my own because
I
it's
do
cringy.
it because of the cringe.
I
yeah.
like seeing the cringe
because
though.
when I
Oh,
started
God, no.
on Instagram, I was posting like a maniac.
Me
Like
too,
too
me
much.
too, me too, me too.
Way too much. Picture of a cookie. Like nothing having to do with me.
Oh.
Like hashtag cookie.
My first picture is my alarm clock.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Carrie, yours is kind of nostalgic.
There was a time in my life where I was
Yeah, I
trying
like
to
mine.
post like 3 times a week.
Wow.
Like I was actively trying to do that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not
I
proud
used
of
to
it. It's just-
before stories
what
were
it
a
is,
thing.
man.
That's a
Before
I was, like,
stories were a
10.
thing.
That's true. Now I post on the story every day.
Because I would
pretty
post
much.
like literally everyone I know's birthdays. I would give a post.
Yeah.
Now I just do it on the story.
No, yeah, nobody does birthday posts anymore. Are you kidding? I mean, I did
There's no
this
reason.
last year, but
Oh,
I'm not doing it anymore. I realized.
No.
You- I did not.
No
I didn't
way.
realize either.
dude, I literally I deleted so many photos because some of them I highly considered not doing it because I was like, I don't want to get rid of my childhood. Like this is like my
2012.
childhood now. But some of them I was like, this cannot stay on here. Like
Just can't.
it just
It
can't.
just cannot.
Like
My first post was in 2012, and it had 5 likes.
wow.
Still, I mean, it still does. It still does.
Wow. Yeah, there's some cringy ones.
Yeah,
that are
I
still
have
on my
really
page,
cringy
but whatever.
selfies that I'm going through.
Just imagine getting
so good,
5
though.
Like, this is
likes.
me,
The
you know?
standard has
So
changed
cute.
so much.
Yeah.
You know?
I realized I
The
haven't been
filters.
looking at my likes recently, which is kind of good. I think.
Aw, Cara.
Oh, I have I have
Hey,
temple runs.
Don't ever
I have temple
delete.
runs.
Oh
Don't ever delete a
my
picture
gosh.
on Instagram. These are so
Don't
good.
change, baby. Don't change.
Love you,
They're,
baby.
they're really the sign of the time.
Should we
Okay,
talk about our new venture?
my first
Sitting on
photo.
the couch there.
Wait, my first
The
photo.
elephant
Go
in the room.
Oh.
2011, July 29th, 2011.
So you've been
2
on longer.
likes,
You've been
and
on
one of
longer.
them was Ryan, and the other one.
In 2011.
Ryan, you're
Was a random
OG.
person.
Tell
No,
you what.
you probably
Oh my
went all the way to the
love-
bottom.
I
And
love this picture
Yeah.
so much.
Can we get that blown up for
I
here?
really need this.
We'll
Hold
just
on,
switch
wait.
this photo out.
that was
Put that
picture number
there.
3.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
3
you. That would be
likes.
great.
3 likes.
Oh wow.
Then there's like pictures of my phone, which
Wow,
really
yeah.
shows the sign of the times, because these were all on my iPod
We're
Touch.
really getting
Right,
deep
we're
dive.
getting deep.
Oh yeah.
These are all public
So
knowledge.
fun.
You can go find these.
Yeah.
You can
Anyways,
go to
Oh, yeah.
Kara's Instagram. The
That's
link
enough of that.
is below.
Yeah,
For
There's
her
some-
Instagram,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
There's like pictures of pianos, pictures of me getting all
God.
Give
A's.
us a
All right,
follow,
hey,
huh?
memory lane. Relax. We got to move on the show.
Okay, here you go.
You're the
One of
clock
those
girl.
moments. This is one of those moments.
She's so cute.
She's
All right.
so random.
She's so random, but
New venture.
love.
Okay, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, should we
I
continue
wasn't
talking about
gonna-
this YouTuber? Like,
It's
Oh.
not by him. Look,
oh, what?
It's not.
It's by Mischief.
It's by Mischief. So here we go,
Wait, what?
people. The $100 million.
Where does
No,
that
Or $1
no,
million.
no.
Wow, $1 million
That's nice.
puzzle.
$100 billion puzzle.
This is by
This
not
is the government's
not DD.
budget.
David
Wait, what's
Dobrik.
that company?
by
Omaze.
Mischief, who are the same people who created the Devil Shoes.
Whoa.
Oh, Little Nas X.
Yes.
What do
I'll tell you what, and I
Same
looked
people.
into Mischief. They make like a lot of like
Controversial
think
stuff.
of a famous internet thing, and they've made it. Like
Oh.
there's so many
like
things.
tiny watch ring.
Yes, little tiny watch ring.
So yeah,
Did they make
so
that?
Didn't wear
No.
it today.
we
Nah.
all
I
got
couldn't
some of
imagine.
these, and
Could
they
you
are
imagine?
they're small.
Wait,
We
how
got
do
a
we know
lot.
they're actually
Tiny.
going to give us money though? Like, what makes them
Tiny.
credible?
Suppose nothing.
Okay, so the only thing
All that money they
$1
made from the
is you open it and
The math still works out, Olivia, honestly.
Okay, okay.
Let's
David
be real.
Dobrik has to be part of it because this is literally all the same font,
Unless he
the same
sold it. I was
I was
instruction.
gonna say they
Unless
bought the
he
branding.
sold the company.
Are you
Sold it.
guys going to do the same
Right.
thing that you said before with the money, or what
Go
would
to
you do with
Colorado.
$1 million?
Has it changed? You mean?
I
since
mean-
$1 million is significantly
'Cause the
more.
other
Could
one-
change your life.
That's
The
like
only one you only have
10.
100,000. Like I would still do that on a wedding and debt and stuff, but then you have
Of
all
course,
the
but
rest.
then you have like $900,000 left.
I would buy houses.
No, you can buy a house.
I'll buy a
maybe.
house.
Maybe you could buy a condo. Nice try there, pal.
She's gonna buy you that new car you want. She's gonna give all of
we
her
can
family
get
members
new cars,
Yep.
and we can get a boat.
And we can remodel.
Here's what I would do
Yeah,
with
for
$1
sure.
million.
Yeah.
I think we've answered this question before.
I like to
but
hear
I
it.
would
It's
buy.
interesting.
I would like buy a commercial warehouse for like production and studio stuff.
Really?
You've changed your tune since
Yeah.
we did the other puzzle.
Why not?
The other one was wedding.
Well, I mean, I'd still do like
Jordan
Cara
was
said,
here.
I would still do all
Yeah.
of that. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say?
But with $1 million, you could.
What'd you say?
If Jordan was here.
Yeah.
You're like, the wedding.
I think I know what I would do.
Go ahead.
I think I would take a big chunk of it and put it in investments so then it could like accumulate. So I'd have even more money.
just a
$1 million
smart
bucks.
move.
And
Yeah.
then I would take all of
Maybe
us,
half of it.
my family,
Yeah.
my friends
Vacay.
to Europe.
Big
And
trip.
we'd have a big like Greece trip, like Italy, I don't know, somewhere
Long
in
time.
Europe. Yeah,
All
for like a
expense
month.
paid.
All expenses paid
That
for
would be fun.
everyone. It'd be super fun.
I'm going tiny.
What are you gonna do?
Oh,
I'm going tiny.
gosh. Ryan, this is why you can't win the money.
If
you
I
just can't
win
it.
the $1 million, I'm gonna buy a like decked out Airstream.
Ew. Oh
I'm
my
gonna-
gosh.
Yeah, or not an Airstream, like a
No.
Sprinter van. I'm gonna buy a Sprinter van.
I'm behind
Deck
you
it
on
out
that.
like
No.
not like like tiny life, like
First of all,
decked out.
You could deck that thing out for like 150.
And then it'll be a mobile music studio,
Okay, but-
mobile production studio.
The only part of that
What's
is
the
that
only part?
you're
Why would you
always
make a
going to have
production
to be
studio?
paying. You're always going to have to be paying for gas and maintenance on that.
Because
You're gonna
right
have to
now,
doing that on your own
hey,
car.
but on
I've got $1 million.
Wait, so why
Man.
wouldn't
If
you
I
just
win the $1
make
million,
an actual production
quit my
studio?
job right now and go hit the road.
Ew.
Done.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. No thank
if this
you.
is the super bougie ones with full
I'm quitting
showers,
the show.
full
There we
beds.
go.
If that happens, I walk.
No. If I win the money, I'm also quitting the show. So nice try. Nice try. I'll zoom in.
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Quit, you wouldn't quit. You'd quit the show.
Yeah, of course.
No.
No, you
God.
wouldn't.
I'm just. This is.
You would
guys,
get-
This
you would
is
get a
way
tiny
station
home.
for me.
No, it's not.
No, you would get a tiny home and make it super bougie that in one corner there's a recording space.
That's what I
The
would
whole
do.
thing.
I'd buy a house, but I'd buy one with like, a basement or something. I don't even think houses exist with basements in California.
East
but,
Coast.
You could build it.
But that's what I do. I build a house with a gnarly basement that
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
a full recording studio, like
Ocean Beach.
massive.
In Ocean Beach.
Like
Am I
imagine,
right?
yeah, OB for sure.
Okay.
Imagine like the footprint of this house, but
Gonna
like
need more than $1 million.
a basement below it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be an OB. I couldn't afford it. You're right. I
Out
have
in
to
the
go
boonies.
somewhere.
Out in the boonies. We'll
For $1
move out to
million?
like
For $1 million?
Idaho or something.
Oh my gosh.
Have you guys been to East Coast houses with basements?
No,
Cool, huh?
Oh my gosh, my family
don't care.
that are in Boston,
East Coast.
their
Yeah.
basement,
That's true.
I can't even remember which family member's house it was,
Mm-hmm.
but their basement was full on like kid central. Like it was
Cool.
the game room.
It would
There was a
have to be
huge
well lit
couch.
for me.
It was so fun.
It would. I think the thing about basement, it has to be very well lit.
so you don't feel like
serious,
you're trapped.
If it was like
Some
dark
serious conjuring
and weird,
happening
I'd be
down
like, I could not do it.
As above,
like,
so
that'd be
below.
my first. I wouldn't even move into the house until I had like adequate lighting
Yeah.
in the basement specifically.
I don't like basements, period. I don't like something below
you need
me.
You need to go to the East Coast basements because they're so cool.
Or East Coast.
Or East
do it.
County.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
East
Come on.
Coast
Bye.
trip.
East Coast
Kansas.
Do we have a game to play today?
Yeah. You
I
guys
know
want to play
I'm
again?
kind of burning through things. Sorry, but
No, let's just keep burning through it.
Before we
Anyways,
have a game, I
point
thought
is,
oh,
Oh,
sorry.
What?
Wow.
$1 million
Wow.
puzzle.
I'm
me off?
wrapping up this segment by saying
Take it.
we all got one.
We got 4.
We
$1 million,
all,
that
each
is.
one of us got $1 million.
And so,
Oh my gosh.
Cara
Hype
bought her own.
house.
Listen,
Hype house.
I did.
Cara bought her own. Ryan bought her own.
Hands it. Okay.
I bought her own.
Sorry. I bought 2.
Yes.
And I have a deal to make with you, Olivia.
Oh,
Oh, I don't want to give you anything.
No, listen. They're $30 puzzles, no big deal, right?
Oh God, I have to pay you $30.
You can buy it from me,
Oh.
or I'll give it to you with the condition that we split whatever you win.
whoa.
That's
It's a
split.
lose-lose. It's a
I don't know.
lose-lose.
Shoot.
I don't want to give him
I'd buy it.
anything.
I'd buy it.
I would too.
Ryan.
Buy it from him.
No,
Yep.
it's not worth it. I'm going to split the money with you, John.
All right.
Whoa.
Wow.
You just gave John 500,000.
500,000. High
Could you imagine?
High
Could you
pounds.
imagine? Wait, first of all, could you imagine
Oh
if
my
you
God.
won $1 million
I-
on
You
that?
guys,
Or if
I
you
don't
win
deserve
1,000.
that much. I don't
Honestly,
deserve that much money.
I'd end it all. I would absolutely kill myself.
Ryan, I would flex on it so hard. I literally would buy like gold, diamond.
I know you would.
With your
rings.
$500,000?
And I would like roll up by Ryan's house and
my
give
gosh.
him absolutely nothing. No money.
I want you to like get a Slurpee and then just like throw it in my house.
but not take a sip
Pee
out
on
of it.
his
Just
lawn.
like
That's
you
when I'll
go
know.
to 7-Eleven, fill like one of those massive
Yeah,
Slurpees. You
the
get like the
gigantic-
souvenir
I
cup,
have
and
the
you're
money.
like,
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, I would actively like torment Ryan's
Dang.
house.
I want you to still come to the podcast, but like in full Gucci, like
slides,
Oh my
like
God.
head to toe
A bunch of
Versace.
watches,
like a gold-plated
Yeah.
laptop. You're like,
Yeah.
what's up, guys? I'm here.
I spend it all on
I'm
one
here.
outfit, and I just wear that outfit every week.
Every day.
We're all like scraping by
Red
money. And
velvet.
you're just like, I'm here. I quit school, but I'm gonna be here. I can be here for the podcast
I'll be
now.
here. I'll like write the descriptions.
Oh my God.
like,
Right.
oh my
Can I
god.
just say, so damn hot.
It is.
I
It's
know.
hot. It got
Oh my
hot.
gosh.
I know.
I'm
What I
cooking
was
right now. I'm completely boiling.
what
We
I
should
was
tell the
going to
viewers,
say.
like, why, though.
We're in Santee and it's
We're
hot
in
as
And we can't have the
I'll
air
get out.
conditioning on because it'll
On
make
while we're
Oh,
running,
slap.
unless
People know that.
that'd be crazy.
No.
But what if we get
What I was going to
Shadow?
say.
little
shadow.
Little shadow, is that you?
I had a thought.
Go ahead, Cara. Go ahead.
Kara, you always have a
This
thought.
was
Let's hear
this
it.
was a thought going back to the name thing.
Okay.
Oh.
We've
It was I
moved
was gonna
on.
try and say I saw something on TikTok that was like, oh, when you get a pet, have you ever introduced yourself to your pet?
No,
I've seen that.
Isn't that
because
weird?
It's a freaking animal.
Yeah,
God.
very cute. It
Um,
doesn't speak English.
How do you
Some
introduce
girl,
yourself to
she
a
was
pet?
like, she videotaped it and went up to her
This
dog and was
this
like,
is like social
hi,
media too far. Like right here. You know what I'm
hi,
saying?
my name is blah
Cara.
blah blah, and the dog was like,
Oh God.
What did the dog say?
but isn't that weird?
Kara,
like,
you have a. Can I say this for a second? You have an abnormal relationship with your dog. A little bit.
Why?
Is that fair?
Yes.
I haven't told
that's
Elsie my
fair.
name.
Okay, well,
You
don't.
don't
heard
need
it.
to.
She's heard it.
You don't need to.
But isn't that a weird thought that you have pets for over 10 years
Yeah,
most of the
can't do
time
this.
and they'll never know your name?
No, that doesn't. They
This-
don't speak English,
You've
Cara.
ruined
So-
my case study on
so
you.
they don't need
You've
to-
just
They don't.
ruined
You
it.
don't need
You've named them. You
I'm
don't
back
have to
to
name
square
your
one.
pet.
Yeah, but it's not like they know their name. They're just responding to sounds, and you reinforce those sounds by
Kara,
giving
you
them
don't believe-
treats.
Elsie
See, but
knows her
see, you
name.
don't
I know.
believe
No,
that.
she
because she
does.
knows the sound.
That's what's crazy.
She knows
is
what her
Kara
name
believes-
sounds
You
like.
believe Elsie understands you. No, don't you?
No. But I think she knows her name
So then why would you need to introduce yourself?
for fun.
Okay.
Kara, you
We got a game
Okay.
to play.
Just so it's like, oh,
Okay.
she knows my name.
Play the
Speaking of
game.
games,
Come on.
This whole thing is a game. My case study on Kara is a game.
Wait, maybe Kara's playing 4D chess with you though. She's throwing
Maybe
you
she-
off her scent.
You ever
right?
think about that?
Right?
I knew it.
I knew it too. I knew it.
Were you-
Were you
I
coming to
knew
a
it.
conclusion with your study, and then that just
That's
set you
true.
off down a trail?
Yeah, it did. It really did. No, I'm just kidding. Everything I learn more and more about Kara, it's
Yes.
like back to square one.
Yeah.
But, so one of these days, it's all gonna make sense.
It's all gonna add
It's gonna
up.
be something in her childhood that connects to something to now, and it's
Yeah.
all, and we're gonna be like,
Something in my
That's what
childhood.
it is.
That's why I love you, baby.
That
you're
is
my,
why.
You're my mystery.
Kara, I
Her
love
name
it.
was Mystery.
Name is mystery.
If somebody tried to tell me
you-
like, oh, we're gonna trade
part of the
Kara
game.
out for the show, I'd be like, heck no. Kara's here for life.
You guys want to play a game?
No.
Let's do it. Let's play a game.
No.
Okay, this is how the game works. It's called There Are Two Kinds of People.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Who?
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Ryan's got to get
There are
his
two
phone
kinds
out.
of people who.
Nope.
No.
That's the game.
Period.
Oh.
Two kinds of people.
There are two kinds of people. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Ready?
good.
Wait from the top. 1, 2, 3. There are two kinds of people.
I messed it up.
There are two kinds of people. Okay, so how this game works is I'm going to say two different options.
Really nervous.
Okay? I'm going to say two different options. There's a right answer to each question.
That's
if you get
not-
it wrong,
So there's not two kinds of people.
oh, I'm sorry.
There's one kind
Was
of
I
person.
done explaining the game?
Nope. Sorry, Ryan. Hey.
Ooh,
Just saying.
that's weird.
All right,
saying.
go ahead. Go ahead.
When you say the wrong answer, I will throw a mini beanbag at
God.
you.
Oh,
Physically.
this is serious.
Okay?
You added this element because
Yep.
that was there on the
It
couch.
was
Yep.
just the waiting for someone for someone to pick up. So yeah.
This is a dumb game.
It's our mini cornhole
Ryan!
game. No,
So
no,
what?
no.
So there's not two kinds
Oh
of people.
my gosh! Oh my god!
Little chat.
I'm not gonna lie, they kind of look like little Tide Pods. They look like little
By
Tide
the way,
Pods.
for context, if you're listening, first of all, you should know. Thank you for the download. Go to YouTube,
Come on
okay?
over to the video podcast.
We have a mini cornhole set in the studio today, and that's
Olivia
what these
just
bin
tried to
bags-
sabotage me. I caught it in midair and got it in the cornhole.
Yeah.
and
There
then
are
threw it
two
back
kinds
into the.
of people.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead,
off
go
the
ahead, go
backboard.
ahead.
gone
Okay,
forever.
okay,
Go
okay,
ahead.
okay.
I mean, that's
Do
gonna
you-
last for 2 seconds, but go ahead.
Okay.
The throwing thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do you put ketchup on the side, or do you put it all over your fries?
Depends.
Okay, what's the meal? Give us what it is.
Fries.
guys do
Just
this all the
fries?
time. Just answer the question as is.
Is it
Face
just fries?
value.
Go ahead, John.
It's gonna be on the side.
Okay.
On the side.
Okay.
Cover them with ketchup.
You are a psycho.
You can only do this once. I'm not giving them back to you.
Sometimes I will, but I have to be in the mood
I made
to
the
have a
game,
lot of
so I can do
ketchup.
whatever I want.
It's on the side. Okay, second one.
On the
Let's do
side.
it.
Hot take. I
Okay.
like. It's like
You
a
like
little
chaos,
potato salad,
and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, when you go to Soup Plantation,
Go ahead.
do you get
It's also closed, by the way. Implementation's closed.
Stop.
When I go to a buffet.
the disrespect is just unreal this morning. Morning?
You ruined it. Go ahead.
This
It's
afternoon.
not morning.
Well,
This
it's been a great
evening.
show,
This
everyone.
night.
Good
We'll
night.
see you next week.
Good night. Okay, when you went to Soup Plantation, did you Excuse you.
It's a little choppy.
excuse
It's a little
you?
choppy. Go ahead.
Did you go through all of the stations, or did you get the first station and then sit down and eat it, and then go to the next station?
All the stations all at once.
Yeah, it's all through for sure.
No.
I would do it all the way through.
That's wrong.
Yes, that's wrong.
I would get the salad and then go and eat it.
Eat
and
an
then when I
entire
was
salad
done,
and then go get a bowl
do
of
you want to
chili
know?
and eat the whole bowl of
Do you
chili.
want to know what my? I had an order every time.
Yeah, okay.
Just
Let's
really
hear it.
quick.
Go ahead.
Salad bar. Eat it.
Yeah.
Get up and get mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Eat it. Get bread and butter. Eat
Hold
it.
it.
Way
Oh.
too many
Chicken noodle
steps.
soup. Eat it.
It's like a
And then dessert.
Oh
Eat
god.
it.
Sometimes
like
I'd go back to the salad
I'd
bar.
get
You psycho.
the real way to eat Soup Plantation.
Go ahead.
John can concur, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You get you get your salad, you take it to the table, you go get your drink, you go get your bowl of chili,
Speed
you
it
go
up.
get your
What if a
Speed it
fly
up.
lands on your food
Okay, we're moving.
What?
when you're gone?
What, John?
There's
Where are we at? Where are we at, John?
Next question.
I have to scrap all the research you
Wait,
did.
what would you do?
All the
Literally,
data.
first of
All at
all,
once.
for the record, she just said, "What if a fly lands on your food?" Did everyone
Or
hear
what if
that?
somebody goes by and spits in your food?
I want to make sure that I am not living in some sort of alternate universe.
Also, are you throwing these beanbags off of your opinion?
I'm so hot. It's so warm in here. I'm so confused.
There are two kinds of people.
Okay, next question.
Next question. Hurry.
I'm so
We're trying to get as far as we can before we turn the AC
Oh
on.
my god. What if someone spits in your food? Okay.
That's a legit.
Oh.
I can't. I'm sorry. That's not a thing. But go
Oh
ahead.
my gosh.
There are two kinds of people.
Okay. Do
Are you fearing for your life, Cara?
Yeah.
constantly
I'm
on the
sweating.
defense?
Everyone's out to get her.
Okay. Do you eat dessert right after you have dinner, or do you wait like an hour?
Oh, an hour.
Right after. Go ahead. Come on, hit me.
If I
know
had the
you're gonna hate it.
choice, if I had the choice right after, because an hour's a long time.
Okay,
Wait, did you say right after?
I said right after.
Yeah,
What'd
right
you
after.
say? What'd you say?
Okay, not an hour is excessive.
Yeah,
Do you wait?
20 minutes?
20 minutes. Yes.
Wait, no, like half an hour.
Do you wait? Do you wait?
I want
or
to
do
say
you
I would
20
wait.
minutes.
You wait.
For a
you
cup of
wait?
coffee.
For if it's half an hour, I would
You
wait.
psycho.
What did you say?
I'd wait.
Yay! Oh, no. So that was right.
Wait, so
No,
you
it's okay. It didn't
you
hurt.
say dessert right after?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Emma's that way.
What's the point of
Oh
waiting?
god, because you're full. You throw up your
Literally,
you don't even
Emma,
enjoy it.
no matter how big her dinner will be,
No, I got
don't
it.
right
even
after
enjoy
she's like, "I'm ready for dessert." Like her stomach has expanded every
She's a
time.
psycho.
It hurt,
Wait,
it hurt.
I was
She's a
saying
part of the
Emma.
case study.
Emma.
She's a part of the case study, though. So
Emma's more confusing. Emma's more
Why are we
confusing.
losing the LaCroix flag?
know.
Fix it.
go ahead.
Everything's
This
falling
whole
apart.
episode is a.
There goes our brand deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you put cereal first or milk first when you're having?
Cereal.
Cereal.
Dumb question. Next
Okay,
question.
No hit.
Who does milk first?
I know
what kind of
people.
psychopath?
I know people that
people.
Okay. Do you shower in the
That's good.
morning or do you shower at night?
It doesn't really matter for me. It's kind of all over
Which
the place.
would you choose?
If I chose, it would be morning.
The biggest percentage is night for me.
God, I'm so nervous. Don't hurt me. It's like a real
One
risk.
of these is gonna get hit.
Lately, it's been morning.
Douche.
Ouch.
Douche.
You shower at night, you psychopath?
Always.
Oh,
I
But
will
your hair
never
is
shower
wet.
in the morning.
So you're gonna lay down
Yeah,
in
it
bed
feels
with
good.
wet?
It feels
dries.
good.
Oh my god, so you're gonna spend your whole day with wet hair.
Two kinds of people.
It dries because you start walking around in your day.
And then it gets all frizzy.
Yeah, frizzy.
Okay, that's definitely
I
gotta
will
be
either
something about long
shower
hair then.
Yeah.
It's gotta be something about
I'll
wash
either
my hair
shower
anymore.
at nighttime
Hey, what I'll
or
say
middle of the
is,
day.
when I had long hair, I guess I showered in the
Do you
morning,
wash your
so-
hair
Okay.
when you had long hair?
What? You don't
Like-
wash your hair now?
Ryan doesn't shampoo it. It's so
Okay,
bad.
now I
You
don't
wash
for
it
other
at all?
reasons. But when I had long hair,
Oh
I
my
would not
gosh.
wash it all the
Oh
time.
no, yeah, no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's not worth it.
When you have long hair, you're not supposed to wash it every night, anyways. You're supposed to wash your hair every like 3 nights.
I wash my hair like once a week now.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm gonna send you a
Why
video.
are we the same?
I'm gonna send you a video of this guy that like blew open shampoo. It's basically like a myth.
As a side note, I told Bobby about this.
Yep.
Bobby's like hygiene's like gnarly for him. So he's like, every day he's like shower. Sometimes he showers morning and night.
Oh no, I don't not shower.
Me too.
Full washes his hair.
Wash your hair.
Like, yeah.
I don't do that.
I know what you mean.
Think about this, because you wash your hair, you wash all the oil out of your hair,
Yeah.
and then you condition it, and then you put more oil into your hair. Some people do, some people don't. But like,
it's also
You're not
germs.
supposed to.
You also
You're
have,
not
like,
supposed to put
grime in
conditioner on your roots.
Yeah, but it.
whatever.
Okay,
just
but no.
move
But
on.
that's what I told Bobby. I said you're not supposed to wash your hair every day.
Yeah.
And he was like, so he started doing that. He like skipped every other whatever
Do you know why?
because it's
You're not
healthier
supposed to
for your
wash
hair.
it. It is
You're
because
washing
your
the oil out of
hair.
I just blew the whole thing open. I just did Watergate of
did.
hair.
You did.
Well, yeah, it's
Hairgate.
if you get in the
Hairgate.
habit of shampooing every day, it dries it out. So every single day, that's why a lot of people they're like, my hair gets oily after one day. It's because you've been shampooing it, so your scalp is like, I need to make oil all the time. So that's why there's people on
Don't tell me,
TikTok
I don't.
Wow.
I
who've
don't wash
gone like
my
a
hair
month
very
Cool. That's
without
so cool.
washing
I've
their
never
hair.
heard that
I'm on the
before. That's
cutting
so
edge
cool.
of that. I'm on the other side of that.
Okay, this is my last one. The rest I have are stupid, so I'm not gonna say them.
Go ahead.
But this one's good.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh my God,
Wow,
That was an
wow.
abrupt stop.
it's uncomfortable. When you have a hot dog and you have the choice of either ketchup or mustard by itself, what do you choose?
Mustard.
Ketchup.
Mustard.
Psycho.
I either have to have ketchup and mustard or just
I'm sorry.
mustard.
That was a response.
It
That was
gets
a-
too
that was a
sweet.
Personal response. What are you gonna choose, huh? Look at her.
Which one are you gonna choose?
Relish.
Ryan,
Oh,
come on.
What kind of
Mustard.
Come on. Yikes.
Wait, why me?
Ketchup, John.
Mustard on every-
Ketchup, what? By
Just
itself?
ketchup makes it too sweet.
You get 2 for that one.
Okay, both of you,
Three.
all 3 of you can go die.
That's insane. I would never.
I want to know this whole show, this whole
It's
game.
a train wreck. Hey, hey, what's the matter with the hey? Look so divine.
We got TikTok.
Gonna get your
Oh.
love.
Tiki-takis.
I was about
Hey,
to wrap
before-
up the show, but
No,
we have
yeah,
TikTok.
no, we should.
Go ahead.
we should.
Before we wrap up, I want us to remember what month we're in. We're in Pride Month.
Yeah. Happy Pride.
Yes, we are.
And we just want to celebrate all of our friends that are in the Pride community, all of our family members. We love you. Shout out to you. Also, donate to the Trevor Project.
Yes.
It's a good cause. We're
Find
going to
the
be
info
donating.
below.
We went
There's a
to
lot
LA
of-
and we went to Shake Shack has a
Yes.
Yeah.
a Pride shake.
And they're
Ryan and I
donating
and
to.
you got one.
It's in the
I was
blog.
going to
Trevor
say there's a
Project.
lot of easy ways too. Like you don't have to just follow the link below, but that would be great. If you're shopping, there's so many stores like Shake Shack, Macy's is doing it.
Oh, cool.
A bunch of big box stores
Yeah.
are partnering with Trevor Project.
Big
and stuff.
box.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Shout out to the big
I,
box.
Shout out to the big box. Well, I
went
don't know
through
if we
the
should
link.
shout out to the
I just went to the link.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's definitely below.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I think I even did
But
the
to
one.
each his own.
Yes, drop
I
the link
think-
below.
I think it's the one that takes you directly to the donation.
Or do both. Donate to the Trevor
Yes.
Project. Buy
And when
the
you're
shake at
shopping-
Shake Shack.
The shake was bomb,
It's
by the way.
so good.
Yeah, it was pretty
It
good.
is so good. Okay.
All right.
Tiki-taki.
TikTok.
Okay, I don't know which one I should show. I'll show you
Kinds of people.
my least favorite to my
I
favorite.
kind of like that
TikTok.
game. We should keep that going.
2 kinds of people.
There are two.
Maybe we
kinds
should
of
do
people.
a
It was a
poll
little
on
opinionated.
Instagram
It was a little
about the
opinionated.
things, and we won't look at it. Obviously, like let Olivia kind of poll a little bit.
Oh, that could be fun. Okay. TikTok.
Okay, I'm not
TikTok.
feeling good about this.
Oh. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh.
It's big
That's
blobs of
what
paint, and when
you
you swipe it down with a squeegee, it turns into something.
Wow.
What was that supposed to be?
Is that from Italy?
It's like a little guy.
That
Italy.
last one was a little weird.
At Italy on TikTok.
Shout out to Italy.
Incredible.
At Italy.
Okay.
We saw this one.
Actually,
I love this TikTok so much.
He smacks into it.
oh,
I just
Like
love the
what?
beginning.
What little gym has these things?
Zip line.
he got turned around. He got turned around. Oh,
That's rough.
Help! 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 He knew.
You ever go to like a an indoor like trampoline park?
I did a long time
You ever
ago.
get just like rocked on a trampoline before?
Oh,
yeah.
Where you land on the not bouncy part and it like jars
You, like, twist your
leg.
ankle, yeah.
Mine was the gymnastics places where you'd swing and go into the foam
Oh,
cubes.
those are fun. Those
Did it
are
wreck
fun.
you?
I feel like I used to do that like regularly.
You probably did.
Right.
There,
Were you a
there
gy-
used to be parties
Were
there.
you a gym rat? Gymnastics rat?
There was like a thing.
Parties.
Wasn't there a thing
Simone
though?
Biles.
There was one in East County.
No, there was a thing. It was like every Friday you could go into these gymnastic gyms for like $5 or
Yep.
something, right?
And jump in the foam pit?
for like 2 hours, 3
Yes.
hours.
Olympic gymnast over here.
Yeah.
I was
Freaking
not
gym rat.
but
So
I was
fun.
I always used to get stuck in the foam pit like gnarly. I
That's
couldn't-
actually terrifying. That is a scary feeling. Not gonna lie.
Okay,
Here we
go ahead
This
with
looks
the...
delicious.
Come da bene, vedi, I don't
Italy.
No, it's Yum Miami.
We're gonna get copywritten for that.
Oh my gosh.
This is so... Oh my god, overload. I don't like that it didn't go... Papa Americano.
Do you remember any of the foods that you just saw?
No.
The
A lot of
pasta,
good
the like
ones.
mac and cheese.
The
That one
raclette.
stuck with you?
The
The
scraping
cheese
off the
stuck with
cheese.
me. John, do you remember
All
any
the
of them?
desserts were looked really good. The
Yeah.
cookie. I don't know why.
Yeah. Then split in half.
Scoopage.
Always a
And-
good food TikTok.
I always got to bring it back. to food.
Yep.
Sorry.
There are two.
There are
Two kinds of people.
Oh my gosh, it's so warm in here.
I know.
Oh. It's summer, people. It's summer. Summer.
Hey,
Summer, summer.
hey,
Form your own
hey,
opinions.
hey.
Can I do the outro this time? I don't know.
Are you gonna screw it up?
Form your own opinions.
Doesn't
Now,
have-
from all of our people here at What the Podcast,
No. you
we
messed
want to
it up.
say
From all of
thank
our
you.
Ryan, take it. Come on, bud.
I don't know. Form your own opinions. We'll see you next week on
What
the Podcast.